Assalamu alaikum, this is Khalid and you're watching the 26th episode of Arab Guy on Battlespot, where I go battling on the Battlespot with my commentary. I'm sure you've probably seen the news by now. The rules for the 2016 VGC has been announced. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting something like 2015 version 2 with some minor changes somehow. But the changes are really interesting. You can have some the big legendaries now. You can only have up to 2 in a team. The big legendaries being Mewtwo, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. So it's basically kind of like 2010 all over again, but of course with the newer with some of the newer elements like the team preview and having a team of 6. Back then you can only have a team of 4, since you're stuck with that basically, from what I understand. Anyway, so with that being said, there's no real reason for me to continue this series. However, I will try to do something else, but with the VGC 2016 rules instead. So I will be battling other players in maybe some best of 3 matches using the new format. I'm still trying to work it out, see who's able to battle and so on. I don't think I'll be battling any of the local players, since they're probably busy practicing for the tournament on the 19th, which will be following VGC 15 rules. I will be streaming and commentating that, so be sure to follow Pokemon UAE's Twitch channel. I guess with all that aside, let's play a few games, just to keep the show running until I get my things in order. My rating is at 1671. My opponent is from Mexico, Alan, with a rating of 1671. So close ratings. Looks like he has a Japan Sand team with Salamence, Milotic, Tyranitar, Amoonguss, Excadrill, and Azumarill. So looking at this, the obvious place to go for Camerupt and Cresselia. I don't think I want to bring Bisharp against any of those. Amoonguss in the back and Azumarill. I guess there's no other way to work with it. Just to be sure, I will be leading with Camerupt and Cresselia. So what are his possible leads? We still have a minute to think, so might as well make use of it. Don't want to rush in. He could lead with Salamence, or with Excadrill and Tyranitar. Possibly Amoonguss, just to shut down the Trick Room on the Cresselia. But I do have the safety goggles, so I'm kind of safe in that regard. My biggest concern if he decides to lead with Azumarill and Belly Drum straight away. If he manages to do that, I'm definitely screwed. So let's go ahead with this team. I guess Cresselia and Camerupt is looking good here. I do need to get rid of the Excadrill. Certain English words aren't friendly to my tongue. Like Excadrill, there's too many K in there. So he leads with Tyranitar and Salamence. I'm okay with this. He could double into the Cresselia. I'll go straight for the Earth Power onto the Tyranitar. I don't think he'll attack the Cameron. He's probably expecting a Trick Room here. And should I switch into Among Us? Probably not. Actually, if I think about it, Mega Evolve, Ancient Power, the Salamence, and switch into the Among Us. That way it should take lots of damage and potentially knock it out. Let's see how it decides to go here. I don't mind if he knocks out the Among Us. He goes for the double edge. Yeah, okay, he goes for the double edge onto the Among Us, knocking it out, plus the Rocket Helmet. So that should be a knockout on the Salamence. And Tyranitar goes for the Assurance, doing not so much. Actually, that's some decent damage, considering it's a, I think, 60 base power move. I think it's 60. It doubles in power if the target is already damaged. So now I'll bring in the Cresselia and set up Trick Room. I think it might be okay. Yeah, I think it might be okay. I'll just go for the Heat Wave, maybe expecting me to protect. And I may lose the Cresselia here, but if I attack the Excadrill, should be fine. I think a Cresselia should survive this. Goes for the Rock Slide, doing some spread damage. Okay, that Tyranitar isn't scarfed. I'm guessing he's going for this flinches. Okay, we get the Trick Room up. So this is good. This is really good. I do want to protect here. Actually, I could knock out either one of them. Heat Wave plus either Ice Beam or something can knock out the Excadrill. Actually, Earth Power can knock either out. But I think I want to get rid of the Excadrill here. It's kind of scary. Or the Tyranitar. Actually, Excadrill is probably going to protect, so I'll go for the Earth Power and go for the Helping Hand. Okay, he's not switching anything out. Is he going to protect anything? Tyranitar protects. And okay, I guess I should have went after the Excadrill instead. We still have Azimaru though. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. I'm not going to belly drum, it's too risky right now, so I'll just go for the Aqua Jet onto the Excadrill and Ice Beam. Oh no, yeah, Ice Beam, because it probably has Focus Sash. He withdraws his Tyranitar, which is good. Brings in his Amoonguss. Not something I want to deal with. Arcraseri is fine against the Amoonguss. Not too afraid of the what's it called, the Spore. So I'll just protect, and I think I want to Psychic it. Let's see here. This is going to be the 4th turn of Trick Room. Okay, his Amoonguss doesn't protect. He spores the Azumarill. And he goes for another Rock Slide. I guess at this point I'll go for an Aqua Jet onto the Excadrill and Psychic the Amoonguss once again. He goes for a Giga Drain. I guess he'll go for an Iron Head. It does activate my Citrus Berries, so I should survive whatever he's going to throw at me. Especially if it's a Rock Slide. And almost, unfortunately, survives thanks to that Giga Drain earlier. And we're back to normal speed. I could Aqua Jet here. Yeah, I'd Aqua Jet the Excadrill, I think he's the bigger threat here. And set up another Trick Room. Or he could protect. I'll just Aqua Jet the Amoonguss instead. And set up another Trick Room. Okay, he goes for a Rage Powder. Hopefully not knocking out the Azumarill. Hi. Well, we're surely going out with a bang with this format. There's nothing I can do here, to be honest. I'll just Ice Beam the Excadrill, hopefully knocking it out. Excadrill protects. Please double miss. Please. Please. Assurance. We're not going to survive it. Yeah. You don't get knocked out here, but I will not just throw it like that. Might as well take down the Excadrill with me. Tyranitar protects. Okay. And he goes for an Earthquake, okay. Does he not have Iron Head? I mean, I don't see the reason of protecting the Tyranitar just to Earthquake. I mean, Ironhead would be enough. Oops. I keep doing that by mistake. I used to use Effect Spore Among Us. It was fun when it works, which is like a small chance to work in your favor. But when I used to use it on my God War team, it used to be like it redirects the attack from Kangaskhan onto it, and then Effect Spore activates, which paralyzes the Kangaskhan, and I set up Trick Room. So now I have a really slow Kangaskhan outspeeding me in Trick Room because I paralyzed it somehow. That's really silly. Use regenerator instead. It's good. Restoring some HP is always good. I've been trying out the new format, Ruby from Japan 1657. The new format is actually kind of interesting. It's still new, so of course I guess it's nice and fun. My opponent has Kangaskhan, Landorus, Heatran, Cresselia, Hungus, and Milotic. Why does everything hate my Salamence? I can't exactly lead my Salamence against anything here for some reason. Looking at this, camera up to Cresselia, because that's like the default lead here. And Azumarill, Bishop not very useful. Cresselia could be a problem, I guess. In which case I would appreciate bringing Bishop, but considering everything else on his team, Bishop is probably not good here. So might as well just go with the usual lead. For some reason I really don't see any reason to bring Bishop, especially since every team has Milotic plus Landorus. And to be honest, I don't feel Bishop does well against Landorus to begin with. Okay, interesting lead there. I guess I'll switch in Azumarill and Trick Room. Or actually, I think the better play here would be to Mega Evolve Protect. Then on the following turn I'll switch in the Among Us and Trick Room. And right now I'll just Ice Beam the Landorus. Okay, no switch outs happening. And that's what he does. He goes for a knockoff onto the Cresselia, doing about half. Okay, that's an Assault Vest. There's a Scald. I guess the protect from the Cresselia the protect from the camera was too obvious. And I guess I blew my chance to Trick Room here. Let's see. Honestly, I could bring in Azumarill here. And maybe he would expect me to protect. So just go ahead and Trick Room. Goes for Earthquake. Okay. And he scalds my Cresselia. He did not touch my Cresselia at all. Okay, perfect predictions there going. Guess there's no way I'm going to bury drum here, but I can play off that Milotic. I could Psychic here. The Landorus. It's definitely switching out. So I could double into the Landorus, but I don't want to risk hitting. What did he have again? Yeah, he had an Among Us. No, wait, he did not. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'll just Psychic the Landorus. Should pick up the knockout. Okay, no attacks from that Milotic. It survives. Activating the Citrus Berry. As he skulls the Cresselia. Oh, that's Marilyn instead. That's fine. Unless we get burned. No burn. Perfect. And Psychic picks up the knockout. Unfortunately, Cresselia goes down to the burn. Camera up seems really nice now. And that's Heat Run. Please don't be Air Balloon. Okay, no Air Balloon. That's perfect. We'll just clear off that and Earth Power this, and we should be good to go. I hope clear off doesn't miss. If it misses, it'll get a guaranteed knockout on the ground. Okay, no Sugar Berry or anything. So we'll stab Earth Power plus crit plus Sheer Force. And we knock out the Milotic. Good going so far. I'm glad we managed to set up the Trick Room. Otherwise we would have been dead. And that's Kangaskhan. Of course I can't simply... If my HP was just barely above 50%, I would have definitely buried down here. But there's no chance here. I'll just go ahead and go on the full offensive here. They'll probably fake out. Okay, it protects. It doesn't matter too much, to be honest. Even if we go out, even if Trick Room runs out, we're still in Trick Room. So once again, Play Rough and Earth Power. It'll probably suck much. Double protect. That's fine too. Doing about 70% damage, and this knocks it out. Yeah, this is one of the things I love about Trick Room. Most things are usually medium or higher speed, but if you're that kind of person who runs medium or higher speed and face a slow team, or at least a mid to slow team with Trick Room, you're kind of screwed there. If you manage to set up the Trick Room, that is. So I guess that's it for now. I would definitely try to see getting VGC 16 matches going very soon. At this point, I would guess we will have to like the only way right now is to like agree with a friend and play with him that way, using normal rules, of course, not not flat rules. Flat rules, unfortunately, do not allow the new legendary Pokemon or the newly legalized legendaries. So it's going to be tough, especially if I'm going to be running a tournament following those rules. It's going to be a concern. What's also going to be a concern is for Europe. They don't have the tournament software, from what I understand, and without that software, you cannot exactly enforce the rules easily. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to be handled. If they decide to like release an update with the rules, just so anyone can play with these rules, it's going to be quite good for me, especially since I'm just a grassroots tournament organizer, nothing sanctioned, nothing official. So if you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time, hopefully with more news or an actual VGC 16 match. So see you next time.